Welcome to another episode. When we left off, we had just finished fighting the Righteous League. We integrated a couple of vassals, and we are moving along pretty nicely here. What I'm doing right now is actually going through some of the vassals that I've acquired were wormhole vassals, and so they kind of covered space in wormholes, which will happen, but I don't use them, I don't need them, and they're just kind of cluttering up the galaxy map, so I am trying to get rid of them. I also built some additional ships for our combat fleets, so that we can further drive home the point that the Unity ain't playing games, you know, because reasons. You can see on the outliner we do have another integration going. That's our last vassal, and will probably be the last for the game, unless they have a rebellion in the middle of the integration, or like right at the end, you know. We had that happen once already with a vassal. They just kind of... They had a rebellion, and what happened was, after I defeated the rebellion became a new vassal. And then I had to wait a little bit before I can integrate them. Which is frustrating, but it's one of the game mechanics. Primitives! Need to introduce them to a superior way of life. Alright. And I did start this world terraforming, right? Yes. So we have a couple of worlds terraforming right now. We are salvaging debris pretty quickly. Let's see, the next one, Zendaban, which is somewhere. It would have to be up, yeah, in this area. So we'll go grab those real quick. And I do need to do this integration campaign 3, but I don't have enough influence and it's only very slowly creeping upward. So that's going to take a little bit. You can see we now have a pretty big abundance of energy, which means we build more combat ships. So let's get that moving. And we'll see what year our treaty is up. 2436. I may end up going and fighting on the north side just to expedite the last little bit of the game, because this game is honestly over. The AI cannot put up a fight against me. So there we go. I have acquired another colony. Thanks, primitives. So we'll move our transport fleet down there. Yeah, I would like to have a mini-map icon or something, or a map icon or something, to show primitives in the system, but at the same time I feel like that would just clutter the map up even more. I can already be pretty busy. Alright, so we finished researching applied superconductivity, which is another 5% energy credits, which is excellent. We don't need energy damage, we don't need really any of this, so I'm just going to go ahead and get the neutron torpedoes, just to clean up the partially completed stuff, which, honestly, I could just get it from salvage. Neutron torpedoes are, I believe, a top-tier torpedo technology, and so I will get it eventually just salvaging the wreckage from the Righteous League. And I could probably spend my time better doing other things. But let's see what we've got going. You can see the Sagittarian Confederacy is getting very, very small. But, you know, that's what happens when you are on the receiving end of an ass whooping. Repeatedly. There we go, Frontier Commissars, so that's another 20%. Oh, fuck. I have to get the side jump drive. I love the orbital mind control laser, but I have to get it. I have to get the side jump drive. It's too good. Let's see if we can't spice things up maybe a little bit. Research several dangerous technologies all at the same time. I'm sure it'll be fine. Yeah, this game hasn't had an endgame crisis yet. Normally, like I mentioned, one of them just has a 75% chance to happen, and it either does or doesn't. And if it does, it generally happens before now in the game. And so I just don't think that one's going to occur. There's one other one that I might be able to trigger, and I've already met some of the conditions to make it happen. Yeah, you can see we're up to 84 now. Let's see, we will open the expansion planner. Colonizable. I want at least 80% for the Unity, and yeah, there's no new worlds for me to build on right now. But that's alright. Not surprised. Alright. Get more ships in our primary combat fleets. And let's put some more. Because if that's what we need, right, or if there's anything we need right now, it's more fleet power over our opponents. Alright, so Dockhand is pretty screwed. But we can go down here and grab those. Spear'em looks pretty solid as soon as I find it. And the next one is Urbzinda? Did I send? Yeah, I think I sent someone to Urbzinda already. And we'll go to Baldark. Salvage somebody else's wreckage for a change. Again, I can salvage right now in the Righteous League space, but as soon as the truce is up in 7 years, they're going to close borders with me, and I won't be able to salvage in their area anymore. I might actually just consume the bulk of the Sintomoroi. Might do that. I think I'll do that after the next war with the Righteous League. If I can't get quite enough worlds, then I'll just go ahead and eat the last from up north. But this should be a pretty tranquil video, although, yeah, I don't know if I'll really be able to get into a war with the Righteous League, at least not deep into a war. If anything, I'll just barely be able to start it before I run out of time in this video. But that's alright. And we can see there's a little bit of progress from these guys. I'll go ahead and suppress them. Don't want them thinking that being dissidents is acceptable in the Unity, because it's not. And I'm not too far away from, or I guess I am quite a distance still. 87 months. That's a ways out. And I finished neutron torpedoes, so let's grab... I'm deliberately avoiding the planetary shield generator because, in my opinion, it doesn't do anything useful. It increases the fortification on a planet, but if you can't defend the planet anyway, it doesn't matter. It doesn't help you win, it only slows down how quickly you lose. And the AI will build those all over the place, the sector AI. And I just don't want that. So I don't give them the option. It also, I believe, will build a lot of bad things. Let's take a look at this planet here. Actually, this one's solid. I've seen it build, and you can see here the ethics divergence and how potent and how many modifiers I've got going. The this empire converts hard. Yeah, so these guys are just mad still, but he'll be alright. His ethics will move to the state ethics, and then he'll settle down. Riador... I don't even know where that is. Apparently I blew up a bunch of stuff there. Send him to Asterope. Yeah, there is still some conquering to do. I'm gonna move my construction ship down here real quick, take a look, because this looks like a frontier outpost. These ships are done. You can see our combat fleets are getting out of hand. The AI is just not going to be able to manage me. I think what I'm actually going to do is turn off empires and those, put on primitives. Where are you? And where are you? Are they in my space? They are! Wonderful news. I can bring more people into the light of the Unity. Let's see. You? What? Nice. So they're gonna get there, and send these guys here. And of course, acquiring these planets is slowing my integration down in the south, but that's alright. That is alright. And we can embark that army. Yeah, this is about the only way to really check to see where the primitives are. It's just a bit tedious. They're not here. Okay, I was in the wrong system. Let's see about this. Our weapons must look like magic to them. Yeah, this is something I could have been doing a while back to help find the primitives. And I kind of have to stop now because my influence is a lot lower than I'd like it to be. But, again, this integration is only about halfway done. You can see my borders pushing through my vassal's space. And we're going to blow up this wormhole outpost because nobody really likes it anyway. I've got some orbitals to build in this system. And now you can see the frontier outpost. I had a scientist die here, so let's grab this guy, Maniacal. Maniacal's fun. And we get him going on that. And you can see our research is still continuing to grow, which is excellent, excellent. And that's kind of to be expected. the expansion of the sector, of course, gives it more planets, and more planets become more everything, really. And another primitive world, uplifted into the Unity. Uplifted the way I do it, not the way, I'm sure some other kinder, gentler species do it. Because my way's faster. It's a lot faster. And of course all the primitives that I just acquired are mad, but they'll get over it. Now we're up to 87. Yeah, we're getting very close. And I think I might still have a few primitives in my space. I just need to get my influence under control. And I think the only things I'm spending it on are, yeah, suppressing factions and integrating subject. So, you know, I don't need to continue to keep them suppressed. I think the Empire Liberation Army I will continue. That's fine. I could actually build more ships for the fight. Let's see, I don't even know if I have any more primitives in my space. Let's find out. So these guys were up there, these guys are over there. These guys are not in my space. These guys are, though. The Slurpinor. These guys are about to be in my space. So that's going to be another 3 planets I'll be able to acquire through primitives. 4. 5. 6. Yeah, this game is about to be over. Excellent. I think one more war with the Righteous League, and then the addition of primitives should just about have it. Which is excellent, excellent. One must make progress.
Construction complete.
Yep. And then there's a few planets that I have left still terraforming. So, yeah, one more war with the Righteous League, and that should more than handle the last bit of planet acquisition.
Construction complete. Construction complete. Construction complete. Construction complete.
Yes, spaceports. Just gonna go ahead and move them all part way. Let's get it done. Still got 4 years on this truce. And might. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait for the integration to finish before I start the next war. And so you can kind of see that if you seed planets, you then have to run integration campaigns, which will cost you about 600 influence. If you integrate vassals, depending on the size of the vassal, it still is pretty pricey. So either way, you have to spend the influence. Yeah, see, the Righteous League is fighting the Lavis. That's right, the Auspicious Concord broke up. I forgot about that. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna do that, maybe. Instead of going to war with the Righteous League. Just do the, yeah. Yeah, that's about to happen. Move all these up here. And let's try this again. Now who died? The scientist died? But all of my scientists are still working. I'm not really sure. Alright. So actually no, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna leave 2 of my blockade fleets and 1 of my transports down here. I guess I don't need 2 of the blockade fleets, I'll just take the one from the dreadnought. I'll rally the rest of the stuff up top, because I can also take this system, which will give me a planet. Let's take a look. He has defensive pact with the Galactic Rothak Empire, which is nobody, and the Figyar are also nobody. So there's 2 planets there, and I'll also get a 3rd from colonization. Finished. Sintomoroi are jumping in on the Lavis. Yeah, see, this needed to happen. Ridigus. Sintomoroi. And that's gonna be it. Alright. So now what I'm gonna do, move there, move there. Nah, I need to pick up physics research too. Energy credits. And move these guys here. This blockade fleet here. This one here. And this one here. Alright, need to slow down. Oh, and there's primitives? Nice. Nice. I don't think I took that system though. Now let's see if this goes according to plan. My fleets do have to clear out quite a few things first, obviously. Yes, he's using some plasmas. Those missiles are gonna all get destroyed. I finished research on synthetics. Yeah, ship hull points are excellent. And here you can kind of see that the numbers you see for fleet power are not necessarily trustworthy. He had like a 3K fleet and his starport, but he's not even going to kill 1 cruiser. And now my ships are moving in on the spaceport, like those guys are just done. I'll move there. And you can see this war is going much, much faster than the wars with the Righteous League. I did lose a couple cruisers, actually. Excellent. Excellent. Something to spend my minerals on.
Hostile fleet engaged. Situation
And then
updated.
I'm only actually blockading 3 planets right now, but I'm not going to be able to get enough to
Hostile fleet
actually
engaged.
win just from the blockades. But it is a thing that you can do, at least in theory, is attack and blockade so hard, so fast that there is no ground combat necessary. But as you can see, you need quite a few fleets to pull that off.
Updated.
Oh wow, neat. He's actually killing quite a few of my cruisers. But that's alright. I can afford to replace some cruisers. And considering that... Oh hey. Interesting. Very, very interesting.
Hostile fleet engaged. Situation log updated. Hostile fleet engaged. Situation log updated.
And his fleet does not seem to be interested in running away. It might want to revisit that strategy.
Construction complete. Hostile fleet engaged. Hostile fleet engaged. Situation log updated.
There,
Secure.
there.
Hostile fleet engaged. Situation log updated.
Park some armies here and run them over. And I believe our fleet's about to get engaged from behind.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Really want to stomp on this fleet.
Updated.
I think that will tip things quite a bit. I might run this video over a little. Nah, because I've got a bunch of stuff to do still.
Hostile fleet engaged. Hostile fleet engaged. Situation log updated.
And you can see how fast the
Situation log updated.
so the xenomorph armies, their fleet power is 50 for a 10 stack. You can see they heal pretty quickly. So despite taking off at about half health, they recovered a good chunk of it just in space on the way over. But I think this is the place to watch right now. This fleet is about to get lit up. I have a lot of artillery.
Hostile fleet engaged.
He did just kill a cruiser though, so you know, credit to him. This fleet needs both of these cruisers.
Hostile fleet engaged. Situation log updated.
That's 2 cruisers down from my combat fleet. He's given a lot better than most people did. So, you know, there's that. But he's just drowning in the mass that is my fleet.
Situation log updated.
There just wasn't really anything he could do about that. And this fleet, my transports are back at full, and they're excited about the prospect of invading. See how they're feeling about this negotiation now. It's at minus 30. So I'm going to go ahead and plan on inserting a break at the top of the year. This faction has basically no support left. Just waiting for one more month to take over so I can get down to 0 officially.
Hostile fleet engaged. Situation log updated.
Yeah, these guys up here did a decent job of fighting back. I feel like the wars against the Righteous League were longer, but
Hostile fleet engaged.
easier.
Enemy planet secured.
And alright, so these guys can take off. Just kind of move everybody there real quick.
Construction complete.
Tell this transport fleet. Come over to Capella. Now we're just gonna pretend we didn't see that. And we'll go plan on invading there. By pretend we didn't see that, I mean get over there. Stop being idiots. But, there's the top of the year. So, thank you for watching, and I hope you're enjoying. Have a good one.